Hi, I failed my... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to say at all.
Wow, season 2 is off to a great start.
Hi, I didn't get my job at Starkwork because apparently you need to know Russian. Jake!
And I'm here to ask you, what is a Demogorgon's favorite type of food? A barb. EQ. Clayton!
And welcome to...
Clinical term
Nerd. I wasn't expecting that.
Season 2!
We're back! Woo! And
We're
as
in
you can
seasons
see,
now.
as polished as ever.
Polished as ever. With jewelry.
Uh-oh.
We got engaged. That is kind of the reason why we haven't filmed in a while. An unexpected season hiatus.
That's okay. It's been a good hiatus.
It has. So, season 2 premiere is all about Stranger Things.
I mean, it's kind of the thing that's on everybody's mind right now. So,
To be more specific, Stranger Things season 3.
yeah. So, what did you think about the season?
Loved it.
Yeah, my personal, I think it was the best one yet. I thought everyone had a role and everyone played it very well, and it came together very nicely at the end.
Yeah. Obviously, favorite character. The only character that really matters, Nancy, shined. For once, Joyce wasn't like a crying mess the entire time.
Yeah,
Like-
she was actually like in charge and like helpful.
I mean, and also, like, people of Hawkins, just listen to her. I know that she
Right.
sounds crazy because her magnets aren't sticking to her fridge, but girlfriend knows her shit.
I mean, since season 1, like, yeah, Joyce is making some very illogical jumps, but she knows she's right. She doesn't know why she's right, but she is right, and she has been every season.
I
So-
also suffer from that. I know that I'm right. I don't know why I'm right, but I know that I'm right. Right?
Sure,
Right.
Sure, Joyce.
Okay, so,
We will say from here point on,
spoilers.
spoilers, like, spoiler warning, like,
If you have not seen season 3 of Stranger Things, available on Netflix,
go do that now and then come back
yeah,
and watch.
come back and watch it, or like mute us, because like we're pretty to look at, but like definitely do not listen to any further.
Alright, so, obviously, one of the biggest developments of the season is finally Joyce and Hopper get a little bit of a romance going.
From season 1, I like low-key wanted them together, because like it just makes perfect
I
sense.
mean,
Like,
they were alluding to it season 1.
They
like,
were, and then season 2, Bob had to come get all involved.
Oh, I like Bob.
Bob had to come get all involved. So like I've been rooting for this the entire since the pilot. Then it happens, and then spoiler alert, Hopper dies. Like
I mean,
I'm using quotation marks because I don't believe that he's dead.
I don't think he is either. I mean, you brought up a good point before. It's like, Billy, who also gets killed, like, he had a bigger moment, and he was, like, not even that big, important of a character, and Hopper just gets, like, he smirks, and then, like, he gets an off-screen death.
Yeah.
Like, we don't actually see him die. And, like,
Which-
that's...
Other side of the sword, maybe they didn't want to show us Hopper being obliterated into like red mist.
No, I'm sorry. That's just TV, like, rules. Like, if there's no body, then they're not dead.
Yeah, true.
So...
I don't think he's dead.
I don't
And then,
think he's dead. Little
I'm sure everybody has
post-credits.
seen it, but there's a post-credit scene like halfway through, and it's in Russia, and these two armed guards are walking past, and then they're like, oh no, not the American, and they grab somebody else, and they feed him to the Demogorgon.
Obviously Hopper.
Yes, like why would you throw this in there
Obviously.
if it's not Hopper and his like attractive, manly Magnum PI Hawaiian shirt?
Dad bod. Dad bod all the way.
Dad bod.
Though I do have a theory about the Russians. I think Dr. Brenner, or people might know him more as Papa, I think he's working for the Russians because I think I read somewhere that the Demogorgon that they show is the Demogorgon from season 1. So, what?
Nothing. Continue, dear.
Whatever. So, that's my theory, is that Dr. Brenner is, like, working for the Russians because he wants to continue with the Upside Down exploration because he's clearly obsessed.
Okay, so I guess the next spoiler would be 11 kind of like overusing her powers and losing them.
Yeah, I don't think she lost them. I just think she...
I mean, they're gone. Girlfriend doesn't have her powers.
I just think she overexerted and, like, created a mental block. Maybe it's like scar tissue and she can't do it anymore.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I would like, every day when we're driving on I-4, I'm always, like, wanting to, like, flip the car out of the way and then, like, crush them.
Oh no, you would fully like do what Elle did when she was spying on everybody, just because I just want to see what they're doing.
No, why not? Like, I don't have nothing better to do. Let me go spy on people.
I would come home and there'd just be a stack of like Kleenexes with blood. I'm like, who are you spying on?
So yeah, 11 has lost her powers, at least for now, which I think is kind of good because I agree with Mike, where like I feel like a lot of people didn't really think about the ramifications of her constantly overexerting herself. So it was kind of like, oh, Elle can take care of it. So I think this gives the opportunity now for the other characters to kind of like find out how they could protect the group, how they can contribute.
Yeah, because a lot of this season was, Elle using her powers and then just everybody standing behind her watching. So I think next season will be really interesting, kind of seeing how the group dynamic. Obviously they're going to have to fight some kind of mind flayer monster again. Like, how are the group going to contribute to it without Elle being able to just get the powers?
Yeah.
But I do think by the end of season 4 she'll give them back.
Oh, I think so. Okay, so moving on, what is your favorite moment from the entire season? Only one.
Only one favorite moment?
One moment.
Honestly, I really like the scene where 11 got to be a normal kid. Like, them running through the mall. I thought it was a really sweet moment of her just being a kid and then, like, running up to Mikey and, like, I dump your ass. Like, that was a great moment.
Okay. Mine is the never-ending story.
Okay, that's a really good one. I love it when Joyce was just up against the wall, just like...
Like, the world is at stake, people could die, the group, Nancy and the children, and Steve are like trying to escape from the Mind Flayer and the station wagon, and you find out finally that Dustin's girlfriend is not imaginary, but she will not give them the code unless he sings a duet with her, which is the never-ending story. And like, it lit my fuse, made my entire like
flooded my basement.
Like, I just was like, ugh. Like, the never-ending story, and like, how adorable is that? Plus, like, after him getting like eviscerated in the season 2 finale with all those little like whores not wanting to dance with him, and then
Elle got her back.
Elle got her back, but like still, and then now he has a girlfriend who's just as geeky as he is, and she's not imaginary. Like, living for it.
Yeah, that was a really good moment, and just I love how everyone's reaction. No one went on the radio was like, "Can you shut the hell up and give us the code?"
They just like let them have their moment.
They just let them have their moment, and they had it, and they got the number.
They did. Okay, so finally, hopes for season 4. What are you hoping for in the next season?
So
I'll tell you what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that
illuminate us with your visions.
I'm hoping that Hopper's alive. That's all I hope.
That's all you hope?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I have some predictions myself. So I think...
I'll tell you what else I'm hoping for.
I love you so much.
No, go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah, good.
Okay. So I think that season 4 is going to be, obviously, them trying to find Hopper. I think there's going to be a big time jump because it was a stretch to say that these kids were still middle schoolers. Like, even if they were, like, 8th graders, like, going to high school, like, it was still a stretch. Because they were, like, clearly teenagers. Like,
yeah.
Late teens. And I think in real life, the youngest one is the kid that plays Will, and he's, like, 14.
Yeah.
So, I think it's all going to be about trying to find Hopper, and I think it's going to be a big part about Elle trying to get her powers back. I'm going to be interested to see how the Upside Down is going to play into this season, because I feel like we're done with the Upside Down in Hawkins.
At least for now.
At least for now.
I do kind of think it's going to be like Buffy, where it's like the Hellgate or the Hellmouth, where that's like the
main entrance.
It's the main entrance. I do think we're going to go back to Hawkins, but I think in order to keep the show fresh, especially since now there is talks there might be a 4th and 5th season. It could go on forever for all I care. I love the whole show, but I feel like in order to keep it fresh, you need to venture out, because like it's very realistic that Joyce would, spoiler alert, would move after Hopper died, Bob's dead. Like, after all this horrible stuff has happened, like, why would she stay? Like, obviously this town is fucking out to get her. Like, peace.
Yeah. I think there will be season 5.
I think there will be.
I think there will be. I know season 4 is supposed to be the final season, but I just feel like the way the story is progressing, I feel like there's at least 2 more seasons of storytelling. I think season 4 will be, if there is 5 seasons, I'm not saying there is, but if there is, I think season 4 will be about getting Hopper back, and then 11 getting her powers, and maybe introducing other numbers, which is maybe how they find Hopper. And then I think season 5 will be the grand finale where all the other numbered kids come together to stop the Mind Flayer. Because I don't think, unless they kill the main Mind Flayer, I don't think it's going to stop. And I think it's going to coincide with the ending of the Cold War.
Okay, so anyway, thank you guys for all 20-ish of our fans. Thank you guys for being patient. We had a lot of stuff going on, but we are back. New videos every Sunday.
Back again.
And a couple other surprises coming your way. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And tell your friends.
Tell your friends, tell your grandparents.
Everybody.
Like, shake your grandpa awake out of his coma and be like, look at this.
We had our first quasi, like, sighting. Someone's like, do
At
I
Magic
know you
Kingdom?
from somewhere?
At Magic Kingdom, and of course I'm just like,
What?
Yeah.
And we're like, he's like, do you have like a YouTube or something? Like, yeah, Clinical Turner. And he was very clear, was like, no, that's not it. Maybe you just look like somebody. But like, it could have been us, and we want it to be us. So tell your friends.
it was us. He came out at everybody in the park. He just didn't remember the name of our show. And if you're watching somebody from Magic Kingdom, I forgot what your name was, it's us. Told you we have a show.
Hi. Hi. So yes, please like, subscribe, comment. What do you want to hear us talk about? And most importantly, please tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Yeah.
You can follow us on Instagram and also Facebook. We do a lot of like polls and posts through there, especially Instagram. So thank you guys so much, and we will see you next Sunday.
Bye.